Hi guys.
Hi everyone.
Hi, can you please turn on your cameras?
Hi teacher.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Okay, so I'm Amy and
And I'm Isabella, and we're your teachers for this class.
okay, so these are our questions. Let's start with Joy. Joy, what's your name?
My name is Joy.
How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
What grade are you in?
I'm in fifth grade.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like reading books in my free time.
Oh, what about your favorite food?
I like ice cream best.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Chocolate.
I like chocolate too. What's your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject is English.
Okay. What do you want to be when you're older?
I want to be an English teacher.
I see. And lastly, where are you from?
I'm from Beijing.
Oh, okay. Let's go on to the next person. What about Vetland? Can you answer these questions for me?
Okay. My name is Valand. I'm 14 years old. I'm in grade 9 now. Um, in my free time, I always listen to some music, and my favorite food is chocolate and chicken. My favorite subjects are English and history. When I grow up, I want to be a diplomat. I'm from Sichuan.
Oh, that's really good. I've heard Sichuan has a lot of great foods too. Okay, what about you, Gabriel? Can you answer these questions?
My English name is Gabriel. I'm I'm almost 14 years old. I'm still in grade 8. When I have free time, I like to watch some news.
What
My
about your
favorite
favorite?
food is sausages.
Oh, yeah, they're really good. What about your favorite school subjects then?
Is math.
I like math too. And what do you want to be when you're older?
Uh, uh, Actually, I'm still thinking about it.
Oh, that's okay. I'm still thinking about it too. And lastly, where are you from?
From Beijing.
Oh, yeah, Beijing is really cool as well. Alice, can you answer these questions for me?
Okay, my name is Alice and I'm 11 years old. I'm in grade 5 and I like to draw in my free time. My favorite food is hot pot and my favorite subject is Chinese. And I want to be a Chinese teacher when I grow up.
Yeah.
I'm from China, Beijing.
Wow, a lot of you guys are actually from Beijing. I also really love hot pot. I think it's so good, especially when the weather is cold. Sophia, can you turn your camera on and then can you answer these questions for me?
Yes. Okay.
My name is Sophia. I'm 13 years old and I'm in grade 8. I like to read in my free time and my favorite food is chicken. My favorite subject is biology and I I think I want to be a teacher, um, but my parents says I can learn to I can learn like about medicine and be a doctor because mm, I'm good at biology and I'm from Guangdong, China.
Oh, yeah, I think being a doctor or a teacher are both really cool jobs in the future. Okay, let's continue on.
So for your homework, you guys were supposed to think about what is your favorite planet and why. I'll go with Joy first.
Well, my favorite planet is Saturn because it has a beautiful ring around it.
I agree. I love Saturn too. Vetland next.
Well, my favorite planet is Venus because I think it's so beautiful and it has the same name with the God of Beauty. Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that. How about you, Gabriel? Gabriel, can you hear me?
Uh, my favorite plant is actually pineapple.
Wow, is that like a new planet?
What?
Is that a new planet? I've never heard of it.
Uh, oh no. I thought I'm talking about vegetables.
Oh, that's very interesting, Gabriel. Next.
It's
Mhm. Keep going, keep going.
the favorite planet for me is Moon
Oh, the
because
moon?
it is Moon Festival in Chinese.
Mhm. Yes, I agree. Sometimes I see the full moon when I look outside, and it's very beautiful. Okay, Alice, you can go next.
I like Earth because in the Earth it have water, air, and trees, and in the other planets didn't have that.
That's a really good answer. I like Earth too. And lastly, Sophia. Sophia, I think you're muted.
Well, I like Earth the best. Same with Alice, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Earth is the only planet with life in among those planets, and it is also beautiful and like it is it is where we live, right?
Mhm. Very good. Yeah, the Earth is very diverse.
Okay, so let's start with a conversation of the day. So, what's your favorite day of the week and why? Joy, what's your favorite day and why?
My favorite day of the week is Friday because I can watch TV on that day.
Yeah, that's really good. I like Friday too because it's the end of the week. What about you, Vetland? What's your favorite day?
Well, my favorite day is Monday because I will have um music class and I can see my music teacher. She's pretty she's pretty beautiful and um very heartwarming. Yes.
Oh, that's really cool. What instrument or like if you sing, like what do you sing? Or instrument, what do you play?
Pardon?
What instrument do you play or like what do you take for music class?
Um, Usually we only have one music class for a week, but sometimes our music class will cancel because other class will um keep going. Yes.
Ah, okay. Gabriel, what about you? What's your favorite day of the week and why?
It's Friday because it means nearly weekend.
Yeah, the weekend is a really good time. What about you, Alice?
My favorite day is um, Wednesday because in the Wednesday it have my favorite classes.
Oh, that's really cool. What's one of your favorite class?
And in Wednesday it have my favorite art class and two classes of Chinese.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, Sophia, what about you? What's your favorite day of the week and why?
Well, I like Friday the best. Well, same as uh, the others. I mean, it means the weekend is coming and I can relax on the Friday evening because I have no other classes and I have two days to finish my homework, so I could do nothing and just read my books and relax.
That's really good. Yeah, reading books can be really like calming. Okay, let's continue with our lesson. So for our lesson today, we're going to be talking about our daily schedules of a day in the life of a high schooler who lives in America. So this is like a timeline of our school day. We'll go into each one as the slides go by, so it's okay if you're here. Okay.
So 6:45, I wake up. My alarm is really loud. I hate it, and I often oversleep and get late to school. Yeah. So what time do you guys wake up? Joy can go first.
Well, I often awake at 7 o'clock because my school is started on 8 o'clock.
That's nice. 8 o'clock. That's actually earlier than ours. How about you, Vetlin?
Well, I also wake up at 6:35, yes, because I'm going to learn the morning self-study class and I'm gonna read the text, yes.
Wow, that's very smart of you. How about you, Gabriel?
Uh,
So what time do you
uh,
wake up?
I wake up like 1.5 hour ago.
Oh, so like what time is it now?
In my place is 9:44.
Oh, so you woke up pretty decently early. How about you, Alice? What time do you wake up?
I wake up in 6 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh, that's really early. When does your school start?
My school start is at 8 o'clock.
Oh, so what do you do during those 3 hours?
The 3 hours. Because in the 6 o'clock I wake up, and then in the 6:10 o'clock,
Mhm.
I will sleep again, and
Oh,
I
same.
will I will wake up at 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
And
same.
then I will go wake up and I will to go to eat breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
eat breakfast and it's 30 o- 30, 30 minutes and it becomes to 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will brush my teeth and wash my face and then get my clothes and make my bed. Make my bed. Then I'll go out.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is 7:30. Yes, 7:30. And then I will have 30 minutes to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to school.
Thank you for telling us your morning routine. I often put my alarm at 6 o'clock too, but then I sleep for 30 more minutes. How about you, Sophia? When do you wake up?
Well, I usually wake up at 6:40 and then I just do my like brush my teeth and wash my face and put on my uniforms and I usually go to school I I mean I usually leave home at from 7 o'clock to 7:10 and because my school requires us to get to school before I think before 7:30. So and my home is a little far from school, so I need to go to school very early, and especially when I eat breakfast at school because my parents get up too late to make breakfast for me. So I usually get to school at about 7:20.
Wow, that's really early.
Okay, so the next part of our daily schedule is to eat breakfast at 7. A classical American breakfast resembles an English breakfast in some ways. A typical breakfast might include milk, eggs, bacon, ham, bread, yogurt, fruits, and cereal. This student takes around 5 to 10 minutes to eat and likes to eat eggs with bacon. So personally, for breakfast, I normally have like bread or something simple like that, and it'll take me about 10 minutes to eat. What about you, Joy? What do you like to eat for breakfast?
Well, I like baozi and fried egg and some milk. That's all. So it takes me a few minutes to eat it only.
Yeah,
So
I like
I
both
can
too.
go to school in the
Mm,
right time.
yeah, it's really good. What about you, Valen? What do you like to eat?
Well, I usually eat some bread and a cup of milk. But I usually eat it on the way to school or before the morning self-studying. Yes.
Oh, yeah. How about you, Gabriel? What do you like to eat?
I like to eat like like bread and sausages, also ketchup.
How long does it take you to finish breakfast, Gabriel?
Like 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you do eat like more options than I have. What about you, Alice? What do you like to eat for breakfast?
I will eat bread and 2 eggs and 1 cup of milk.
Oh, that sounds really nutritional. How long does it take you to finish?
And bacon and 2 bacon.
That sounds really good. What about you, Sophia?
Well, I eat at school, so I don't really have choices. I just eat what the school give us. Like, well, it's usually like bread and mm, sometimes noodles and milk and eggs. Well, it we don't eat them in one day just for a change. Like every day we eat different things.
Oh, yeah, it's good to have different varieties of food. Zhu Ming, if you're here, can you turn on your camera and also change your name to your English name if you have one?
I'm a watcher.
Oh, okay. Okay, we got it. Thank you.
Okay, so next we go at 7:15, we drive or we use the bus. And traffic is often bad, so students need to leave early, but we listen to some songs in the car. And finding a place to park is difficult if you don't have a parking pass. So we're only gonna start asking 3 people because we're kind of short on time. So Joy, you can go first. Do you use the bus to go to school or do you drive?
No, I drive to the I drive mm, I drive to school
And what
because
time?
uh, at uh, I wake up at 7 o'clock, and then it will take 30 minutes to drive to school, I think. So when I go to school, it was 30 minutes already, so I'm not late.
That's nice. Is traffic bad?
Well, usually the traffic is bad, but sometimes it's not.
That's good. How about you, Alice? Do you drive or do you use the school bus?
My aunt will drive a car, but if my aunt is go away, and then my mother is go a bicycle.
Mm, I like bicycling too. And lastly, Sophia, do you drive or do you use the bus? Or do you bicycle? Or do you use the bicycle?
And I usually ride the bicycle to school because my my father is my father don't really like get up so early and drive me to school, and the traffic is really bad around there, and we don't really have a school bus that passes from my home, because well, only a few students live here in my neighborhood from my school, so the school buses doesn't pass here. So I usually just ride bicycles because if I walk, it would take about 20 minutes and it's a waste of time.
Yeah, using a bicycle is very convenient.
Okay, so at 8:30, that's when our class starts. We have to get to class before 8:30, so we're not marked as late and we sit in our assigned seats. After the bell rings, we stand up and start saying the Pledge of Allegiance, which is here. And then we sit down after it's done and the teacher starts to teach. So when does class start for you guys? Vetland, when does your class start?
Usually we start at 8 o'clock, and um, before before it, we will have morning self study, and at that time, our Chinese teacher or English teacher will listen to dictation for us, and after that, we were going to keep going our class.
Yeah, you guys start earlier than we do. What about you, Gabriel? When do you start?
I start usually I start school at 8:20.
Oh, do you guys do anything like right as the class starts?
Actually, we need to be at school in 8:20, but the first class starts 8:40.
Oh, okay, I see. Joy, what about you? When does your class start?
Well, my class starts at 7:30, and so I sometimes will late because my school is too early.
Yeah, your school is really, really early. I get out of my house at 7:30.
At 12 o'clock, we eat lunch. So we eat a yummy meal. It can be either packed or we can buy school lunch. We spend time with our friends, and lunch is 35 minutes. So it's a good time to do your homework or make up quizzes and tests. So, do you guys pack your lunch or do you eat at school? We'll start with Alice. Alice, do you eat lunch at school or do you pack it?
I eat lunch at school.
What do you usually eat?
Um, really, my school making food is the best food of another school. I always eat in the lunch, and I will eat meat, meat, chicken meat, or the pig meat, and I will have some fruit, banana, uh, orange, and pear, or maybe watermelon. Yeah, and I will have a soup. Um, I can't know what it look like. And okay, all of these. Oh, and some rice.
Mhm. You guys have a really balanced lunch. We usually get like the stuff that you see in the picture. It's not that good. It's okay. How about you, Sophia? Do you eat lunch at school or do you pack it?
Well, I know how do you express that in English, but it's like we go to a place and like our parents pay them and uh we they provide a place for us to sleep and eat. So, but well, the food there was really great. I like that. And we usually have rice, vegetables, and some meats and soup. My favorite is like fried chickens.
I like fried chicken too. That's amazing. How about you, Joy? Do you eat at school or do you pack your own lunch?
Well, I eat at the school. I think it's my school meal is yummy because we usually have spaghetti and meatball and sometimes meatball is and sometimes is chicken, and we will have some vegetables like uh, tomato and egg, or maybe something else, and we'll have some soup, sometimes it's usually be egg soup, but sometimes tomato soup. And we always have dessert, and it will have some fruits like orange or bananas. Well, we usually have bananas. It's tasty. And the and the other dessert sometimes will be, well, a cookie, a bread, or a cupcake. Well, it's usually be a cookie. It's a, my school cookie is very delicious. We all love it.
You guys have really good lunches compared to us.
Okay, at 1 o'clock, some people can work at the LBC Lambert Co. LVCO is a school-based enterprise at Lambert High School. This is a hands-on version of the marketing management class offered at school. Instead of going to an actual class setting for this class period, people go to the school store to work as an employee for the duration of that time. A student's job in the store changes on a weekly basis. For example, they can be a barista, a register, or security. Since my job this week is to work at the register, that is what I would be doing during this period. So for us, we don't work there because we're not in that class, but we often go to buy foods there because they have a lot of different varieties of snacks and treats or different drinks. So Vetland, do you guys have something like this in your school?
No, we don't have. Usually on 1 o'clock, we're gonna start um sleeping, the rest, yes, and we will finish it uh on 2 o'clock, yes.
Oh wow, that is so cool. Oh my God, I wish our school did that too. What about you, Gabriel? What do you guys do at 1 o'clock? Gabriel?
1 o'clock is the first class at school in afternoon.
Oh, what's your normal class during this time?
At this time, mostly is Chinese.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What about you, Sophia? What do you do at school during like 1 o'clock or around this period?
Well, we leave school from 12 o'clock, about 12 o'clock, and we only come back to school after 2 o'clock. So actually, when on 1 o'clock, I just like sleep in the place we like eat, and so I don't really go to school that time.
Wow, that is really cool. Oh my God, that's a really good idea to have like a rest period during the middle of the school so students could be more energized.
Yes.
So, for after school activities, most of us do an extracurricular after school. So, this may include club meetings, football games, volunteering, and like a sport. So, Alice, do you participate in any extracurriculars or like what do you do after school?
I will go to a drawing club after school. Yeah.
That's nice. Vetlin, what do you do after school?
Usually on the Monday from to the on Monday from to Thursday, we gonna have a evening self-studying class. It will keep on until 9 o'clock. Yes. So after class we just gonna go at home. But From Monday to Thursday, we can play basketball after we have some meal, like um, lunch or dinner. And um, for Friday, we always play basketball and play soccer after the school finish.
That's really interesting. So, do you like soccer and basketball?
Yes, and our class won the game last year for
Oh,
the third. Yes.
did you play?
Well, I'm the captain of our class soccer team.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
So, Joy, what do you do after school?
Well, I like to play football with my friend Lenny and Alisa. Nature girl.
That's really
And
fun. Mhm.
yeah, we usually have a boy named Chen, and and he's good at football. But we'll beat him because the girl is a lot more than boy.
Yes, I agree. Girl power. Okay, next slide.
Okay, so after school, we do homework, and teachers give us homework every day. We try to finish our homework during school, but often we would have some to do at home. So, like today, I actually have less homework because I had a test and a project that was due. So, Alice, what homework do you have today?
Um, I have two, 3 page of math homework and 4 page of Chinese homework and 1 page of English homework.
Oh, wow. What about
But
you? So, oh, continue, please. Yeah, go on.
but I don't have all that.
I see. What about you, Sophia? What homework do you have for this weekend?
Well, our school in our school students have really lots of homework. Like let me think about it. We have to write an article for Chinese and do some other homeworks about uh I don't know how to express that. Just some on our exercise books. You can like understand it like that. And math, I think we are doing exercise books again and English too. And I mean basically we have really lots of homework and just like doing our exercise books and nothing else. And I really don't like to do it.
Yeah, same. Do you have a lot of homework every day?
Yes.
Oh, I see. What about you, Gabriel? What's your homework for this weekend?
For this weekend, there is Chinese math homework, Chinese homeworks that asked us us to write a lot, and that's all of it.
Oh, that's not too bad. Uh, do you think your homework is really hard, Gabriel?
I think so.
Yeah, sometimes I think my homework is hard too.
So, actually, we're like super ahead of the time. So, like, I'm gonna start asking more people. Should we just ask all of them?
Yeah,
Because we only have like one side left in a game.
let's ask everyone.
Okay. So, for hobbies, Some of our hobbies are walking our dogs, listening to music, drawing and painting, and lots more. My hobby is swimming. I like swimming a lot. So Alice, do you have a hobby? I know you like art, so like why do you enjoy art?
Um, because drawing can make me happy and sometimes I will draw very beautiful. Sometimes I will draw ugly, and I feel it is funny.
That's really nice. Sophia, what's your hobby?
Well, I like reading books and I like listening to music too. Sometimes I do them at once and at one time. And my favorite novels are like fantasy and like Harry Potter and A Song of Ice and Fire. So it was really interesting, but now I have less time to read books, but I still can listen to music a lot.
Yeah, I listen to music while doing my math homework.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, usually I don't do it with reading because I can't focus. But that's great if you can. That means you're a good multitasker.
I can do that. Uh, well, one of them is because my math homework are easy, so that's and when there are some difficult problems, I have to uh like mm, turn off the music player and
Yeah,
focus.
I agree. How about you, Joy? What are some of your hobbies or things that you like to do?
Well, my hobby is playing football with my friend. It's very fun, and I usually will win.
That's really nice. Vetlin, what are some of your hobbies?
Well, I like sports and I also like listening to music and reading. Um, um, these days I just finished a Hamlet and I'm going to read Romeo and Juliet now. Also I like make something like uh this. This is a gift for my friend. I'm gonna send to her next week, maybe. Um, and also I like cosplay and draw some pictures. Yes.
Wow, that's so thoughtful of you. It was really pretty. You have a lot of hobbies. Gabriel, do you
Yeah.
have any
Thank you.
hobbies? You're welcome.
I like reading books, listening to music. Also, I swim almost every weekend.
Oh, same. What's your favorite stroke?
It's swimming.
But like what stroke do you like the most? Like freestyle, butterfly, brushstroke, backstroke.
Uh, the most use for me is like is just swimming with arms.
So freestyle? Freestyle is like the most basic one that everybody knows how to do. Well, most people.
Okay, our next one is dinner. So students tend to eat dinner according to their personal schedules. Could be 5 p.m. or 8 p.m. The student got home at 7 and had dinner right after. So personally for me, because my parents get home kind of late and I get home at 4, I normally have my dinner at 5 or something and I just make something like simple for myself. Or I would go over to my brother's house and eat at like 6:30. So what about you, Joy? When do you eat dinner?
Well, I eat dinner at at 7 o'clock because I use 30 minutes to eat it. It usually to be spaghetti and meatball and some soup. And I eat it at 7 o'clock because when I finish eating, I will play with my friends.
That's really fun. Yeah, and spaghetti and meatball sounds really, really good. What about you, Vetland? When do you eat dinner?
Usually we have 30 minutes for dinner. It's from 5:30 to 6:20. After that, the dining hall will close. We have three places to eat. One is underground. Underground we have a shop, little shop, and for the first floor we have a dining hall. The second floor is two, and the third floor is basketball, the place to play basketball, and the teacher's dining hall. I usually eat at the second floor because I think it's more delicious than the first floor. And sometimes we will have a basketball training, so we will just buy some bread and milks at the little shop, and then we go to our class to finish it.
Oh, do you eat dinner at school too?
Yes, because we will have evening self-study class. It will start at 6:40 and it's finish at 9 o'clock.
Oh, wow, that's really late. Okay, what about you, Gabriel? When do you normally eat dinner?
I usually eat dinner at home because the school usually finishes 4 or 5,
Yeah, when
and
do you, oh, yeah, please continue.
it's kind of early, so I ate dinner at home.
Mm-hmm. When do you normally eat? Like what time? Like maybe like 6 or like 7? Gabriel?
Usually 6 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good time for dinner. What about you, Alice? When do you normally eat your dinner?
Every dinner I eat different food. So
Um,
I can't know what it's like.
yeah, what time do you eat?
At 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Do you have a lot of different varieties of food for dinner?
Yeah.
Well, that's really good. It's very nutritional. What about you, Sophia? When do you eat your dinner?
Well, I eat my dinner at about 7 o'clock, sometimes a little earlier, and I usually have rice and some meat and vegetables and soup. It's a little difficult to conclude because we have different food every day.
Oh, yeah, that's really good. Okay.
Okay, so then after dinner, we just go to sleep. Before we sleep, we brush our teeth and shower, and we sleep after finishing all our homework and studying. But sometimes I don't finish my homework, so I just sleep and then wake up really early. Sometimes we sleep at 11, but at times it can be as late as 3 o'clock. Most of us sleep around like 12 to 3. A lot of us don't get enough sleep. but it's okay. So, Sophia, what time do you go to sleep?
Well, I go to sleep at about 10:30, sometimes as late as 11:30.
Wow, that's pretty good. At least you get like 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, my lot of my classmates sleep after 12 o'clock. So I don't really understand them because I feel very tired every day. So I don't know how can they stand it with so less sleep.
Sleeping early is good though. It's like, um, it helps your body repair, so it's good to sleep early.
Yes.
Joy, what time do you sleep?
I usually sleep at 9 o'clock.
That's really early. That's actually super good. So do you stay consistent with sleeping at 9?
Yes.
That's
If
really
I
good.
don't sleep on 9 o'clock, I will get droopy at class.
Hmm. That's really good. Vetlen, when do you go to sleep at?
Well, honestly, I go to bed usually on 11 o'clock. But recently it's more late because I'm gonna deal with something with my club, and I have to um go to bed late. Recently it's 12 o'clock. Yes.
Wow, that's not bad considering you have all your sports and your clubs. That's good, but not the best. But it's good. Gabriel, what time do you sleep?
I go to sleep usually like 9:30.
Hmm. That's a good time. 9:30? Really good time. How about you, Alice? When do you go to sleep?
I go to sleep at 9:30.
So same as Gabriel. That's really good.
Okay, so for our game, we're not gonna do Connect Four, but we're gonna do a game called Wordle.
Oh,
Have you
I
guys
like
played it
bird.
before?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you guys all know the rules of the game? Okay, I'll just go over it really quick. So basically, there's a five-letter word, and we have to try to guess it. And if the box come out as green, that means it's the correct letter and it's in the correct position. But if it's yellow, that means the letter is in the word, but it's in the wrong position. And if it's like a gray box, that means this letter is not in the word at all. So let's try to guess the word for today. How about Joy? Do you have a word that you want to start us off with?
Pardon?
Do you have a five-letter word that it could be any five-letter word.
Like party.
Well, P.
What?
Oh,
Like party. Well, it's party.
You could
oh,
do,
I'm sorry,
you could
what
do,
was the word?
she said party. You can do
Party.
party,
Oh,
house, haunt,
all right.
tea.
We could do the first word as party. So that means we have an R in the word, but it's in the wrong position. Vetland, do you want to try another word?
Well, lemon.
Lemon? Okay. Um,
But there's no L.
oh, actually, we got like two more letters this time. So for the next word, can we think of a word that has the L, R, and the O? What about you, Sophia?
I don't really have a word like
Oh,
that.
you could try any word, just like it doesn't really matter.
Well, let me think about it.
Okay, I can come back to
Um,
you if you want.
okay.
Okay, what about you, Alice? Do you have a word?
Um, um, broom.
Room? Okay, let's see. Oh,
Oh,
okay. So that was pretty good. We have a lot of the letters now. What about you, Gabriel? Do you have a five-letter word that could like perhaps get us the word of the day?
I think is that floor? I
Oh,
think that
floor?
might work.
Okay, let's try floor then. Oh my
Oh,
God, we got
Oh,
the word!
yay.
That was so
That
good,
was
guys.
that was really quick.
Yeah, that was really, really fast.
Yeah, that's really good.
Okay, so how many of you guys have played Wordle before? Like, Joy, did you ever play Wordle?
Well, sometime I have time. I don't actually good at it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, what about you, Velen? Because I think a lot of you guys are kind of new to the game.
Well, actually, I didn't play it before.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so
Yeah.
is it popular in China? Because for here, it used to be really popular, but then it kind of died down.
oh, well, most of the Chinese never heard of it.
Oh. So,
Oh, did you guys? Oh, sorry, Bella, you can
no,
go.
you can go. Wait, so
Oh,
like,
did you?
how did you guys hear of it?
I mean, I've played Wordle here in summer holiday in this class, but
Oh,
I mean, many of the students in this class have been join us uh late very late, so they might haven't played that.
that's really interesting. Wait, what were you saying, Amy?
Oh, I was going to ask the same
Oh,
question.
yeah. Because like I'm curious. Like, wow.
Yeah, because I think maybe like I think we might do this game more often from now on, just to like
Yeah.
because it's like good to help you like think about words and their relationships to each other.
Hmm. So like, let's go to homework because we have 2 minutes left.
Okay, so homework is what is your favorite part of the day? And we'll be asking that for next class.
Yeah, so just keep in mind. So like write it down or like think about
Yeah.
it now.
Oh, so like for example, my favorite part of the day is like lunch or after school because it's normally like when I get to see my friends or I actually really do like my classes because I get to talk to people, but I do prefer lunch or like after school because it's where I get my personal time and stuff too.
Yeah, same. My favorite part of the day will probably be lunch or when I come home, because then I could take a quick nap or like do whatever I want.
Yeah, like today I took a 2 hour nap after I got home from school.
Yeah. So we're gonna be ending this class in 1 minute. I really enjoyed hearing about how your guys' daily lives are, and I learned a lot about your lunches. I was really surprised about your lunches and like what you guys can do after school, as in like Vetlin said that she like eats at school and she has all these like clubs and sports. It's really interesting. So I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I think it was really great to listen to your lives as we're like on two different parts of the world. If you do you guys have any questions for today's class?
Nope.
Okay.
So it's 10:30. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good
Bye,
weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye
teacher.
bye.
It's really nice
Bye.
seeing all you guys.
Yeah, have a really good week.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye,
Bye.
Alice.